All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Vendo podcast. My name is Nicolas Martinez, and I'm the Vice President of Marketing.
Hi, everyone. My name is Josh. Vendo here as a Digital Marketing Coordinator.
Yeah, and thanks again, everyone, for tuning in. As always, every Tuesday, we're dropping a new podcast with all the latest golden nuggets related to Amazon, Walmart, e-commerce, digital marketing in general. And today we've got an exciting topic. It's a big one. We're going to be talking about Amazon comprehensive marketing campaigns. And so, just to take a step back and really let that sink in, this is, basically any type of marketing campaign that you want to plan, whether it's for an event-based sale, a new product launch, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Prime Day. This is about building out compelling, enticing, thoughtful campaigns and really leveraging a lot of different marketing tactics and tools to help support it. So, think about it as a consumer when you're getting an email about a, Super Bowl sale or a New Year, New You sale. Think about all the things that you see that go into that. Maybe it's a social media post, maybe it's an email, maybe it's an influencer promotion, maybe it's an editorial, maybe a brand ambassador was talking about it, maybe you saw an ad. There's all these different ways that you can go about promoting a marketing campaign. And, as you've probably learned, if you're a returning listener, here at Vendo, we really take a lot of time and effort into thinking about all the different ways that we can drive traffic, drive sales on Amazon and Walmart. And we don't just stop at the gates of Amazon and leave ourselves with the tools that Amazon provides. We're always looking to innovate and come up with new solutions. And so really that means being up to date with all the latest digital marketing strategies and applying them to Amazon and to the algorithm and the psychology of the Amazon consumer. So for those of you just listening, we do have a slide deck we're going to be showing, but we'll go ahead and elaborate on that so it all makes sense. But just to break down the agenda here, we're going to be talking about the different types of deals that go into that you can set up. Promotions, deals, discounts, the different ways you can set them up. We're going to talk about kind of the recommended discount percentage if you are running a sale. Again, this doesn't have to be for a sale. It could be for a product launch or something else without a discount, but we'll talk about that. We're going to talk about what you can do on Amazon. What are the internal promotional levers you can pull to maximize this sale, right? Because on Amazon, you might see a deal, but you might not know what campaign it's related to. And so we're always trying to make sure that the consumer knows, why is there a sale? What's the meaning behind this? Is 5% going to be donated to a charity of every sale? Is this a sale that has to do with, an upcoming event that I should be interested in? So we try to bring that to light on Amazon. And there's some ways that you can do that self-service, as well as some paid means that you can go about doing that. And then we're going to dig into all of the external promotional levers, which I alluded to earlier. And if you stick to the very end, we're going to talk about something called the magic link. And just as the name states, it is quite magical. So be sure to hang around to the end there. But yeah, I'll go ahead and hand it over to you, Josh. Josh has been killing it on our team the last, Amazon years. It feels like years, but he's been with us long enough and been doing a great job with innovating for our brand. So feel free, Josh, to take it away with, the different deal types and the internal promotions.
Yeah, great. I'll just get started. Yeah, like Nick mentioned, if you are a previous listener, Nick covered most of all of these, types of variations of deals that we implement as far as internal promotions and external promotions. And like Nick mentioned in the beginning, what we try to do is basically pull all these levers together and make it into a bigger marketing campaign moving forward with, all our clients and now to you guys to share. So some of the types and the discounts we do are, especially that's known as coupons, lightning deals, deal of the day, 7-day deals, and prime exclusive discounts. Everyone in the Amazon world probably knows about coupons. For our listeners, just get the little green badge underneath your listings. Lightning deals and deal of the days and 7-day deals. You need a little bit more of a requirement to do these type of deals But again, like I mentioned, for our previous listeners and our previous podcast, Nick goes over the nitty gritty of those. So please tune into those as well. Prime exclusive discounts, again, these are only for Prime members. So the badge is actually blue, only being applicable for Prime members only. But we always like to tie this in because Prime members are more keen to buy on Amazon. And we've seen this effect for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Prime event deals or Prime Day deals, excuse me, and all these other marketing campaigns that we try to push moving forward. As far as discounts go, we do recommend at least a 15% to 40% or a buy one, get one deal. Let's face it, on Amazon, we always know that it's pay to play here, even though some of the brands are not so noteworthy of it, but it is what it is. So we always try to recommend at least a 15% to really entice the customer to purchase. Now, going into the internal promos, what we like to do is optimize the copy on our product page. Now, what does that mean? So we actually used to work with a margarita mix company, and they had a huge play for Cinco de Mayo. And obviously, the brand isn't called Cinco de Mayo, so we're not going to have that in our title. So what we did was actually implemented that into our title and the back end of our search engine online to drive that keyword for that specific day to drive in more, not only ranking, but also more traffic. So we've seen very good success, but depending on the actual event, we won't do this for every one of the events because I believe it really won't make sense. So, we do all our research based off of, the search volume. If it makes sense, then we would input it and then go from there.
Yeah, and Josh, just to jump in there, something that's not shown on the slide, but I definitely want to call out here. Not only are we going to optimize the SEO and maybe the consumer facing copy for that event, in this case, Cinco de Mayo, it could be 4th of July, it could be, New Year, whatever it may be. We're also going to support that from an advertising perspective. So running sponsored product keyword ads. So that we're increasing the chances of our product showing up for those search terms in addition to organic. And I know you're going to get into this about brand store ads in just a bit, but definitely wanted to highlight that too, that you can supplement that SEO indexing and targeting through the sponsored product ads as well.
Yeah, no, great call out. Yeah, to Nick's point, we're not gonna, just because we put it into the title, we're not gonna rank top of the page for these terms. So definitely need to back it up with some ads in there for sponsored products. Now, next part is the dedicated brand store landing page with a targeted sponsored brand ads. Now, for our listeners for the podcast, what we really got to go to is if you search on Amazon, whatever product you search when you put in, you will always see this prominently on the top of the page. Usually it's always branded because that is the branded headline ad. It'll be a branded logo with a copy in between, and then the products that we are or the brand is wanting to do the sponsored brand campaign for. And then also we'll dedicate the whole brand store to fit this event. Depending if it's a new product launch, like Nick mentioned, we would put the product, new product on the prominently showing on the first page of the brand store. So our creative team does a great job of setting these together, and our ads team also. So we always try to tie in the most we can to get our marketing events out there to the best of our ability. Now, the second part is the Mice email automations. This is still a newer tool that Amazon actually rolled out recently. It's called Manager Customer Engagement, Mice for short. Basically what it is we will be able to market to our followers of the brand. Unfortunately, we can't email or market to outside of the followers, but this is a very big step for Amazon. As you guys all know, we are not allowed to take in any of the contact information from Amazon. So this is a great way to start marketing to your followers that really actually like the brand. Now, how the Manager Customer Engagement email looks like. So basically you can add a logo on the top right, and then it'll feature the product on like how you have the main image on your product, and also either a infographic or a custom creative that our creative team provides us to make as well. So It'll be an email automation sent and also shows up in text message now, which I've recently learned. So that's a great way to kind of, get your notion out there for a new product or the event-based campaign as well. Now, the third thing is the Launchpad features. Now, Launchpad is a special promo or a special account wide that you can do with Amazon only features. It is a pay to play. The details will be coming up, I believe, Nick. Are we going to do a podcast on Launchpad? Who knows?
Yeah. We should do a podcast on Launchpad. It has so many different benefits. The biggest of which being, we think the way that you can support your campaigns with it.
Yeah, exactly. So Launchpad is a bigger feature that can be applicated to the account, such as, New Year, New You. I'm sure if you guys have been kind of scouting around Amazon, you guys have seen that prominently being shown during the New Year's and all these other benefits that you can also have as well. So that's really it for internal promotions. Why don't you take it away, Nick, with the externals?
Yeah, and just one last thing on the Launchpad side of things. There's the landing pages that Amazon will feature you in, like Josh mentioned. So, if you're on Amazon, they have curated kind of collections or landing pages for those events, and so that's really great. But on top of it, if you're running a coupon and you're in Launchpad, that redemption fee, that 60 cents redemption fee, is actually going to be only 30 cents. So it's cut in half. And then also you get lightning deals. You get one free lightning deal every week. And deals of the day, you also have a much more accessible pathway to submitting deals of the day through the Launchpad portal. And then on top of it, Amazon says that they're going to be running email, advertising, and all kinds of other things to support these events that they are curating a landing page around. They don't give you data on it, so it's kind of hit or miss. You just got to see if it performs well and if you see a big boost in traffic and sales. But it's nice that they go out of their, they do charge you for the Launchpad program. It's 5%, but it's nice that they add that in there as well, as a further bolster to that event. But yeah, like Josh mentioned, we'll be doing a Launchpad podcast here pretty soon, so stay tuned for that. But pivoting now, so we went over all of the internal promotions opportunities that you can leverage, self-service, as well as some paid options. But to really blow this out of the water, you really got to consider external promotions. And so, if you're a brand, more likely than not, you're doing something to drive awareness, traffic, and sales for your D2C channel, or maybe even Amazon. So, what we're going to talk about is paid social. So ads on Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok, organic social, just organically posting on any of the social platforms. Paid search, Google, which has been killing it right now for Amazon, probably one of the best external drivers. Email marketing, right? If you have an email list and you're open to testing that email list out to drive awareness and sales on Amazon for these campaigns, that can be really useful. And we're going to talk about how you can make it even more useful, again, with that magic link in just a bit. And on email too, I know a lot of brands that we work with, they're hesitant to drive their pre-existing D2C audience to Amazon. And so something that we've seen that's been pretty effective has been tapping into those cold emails, or those dormant or dead emails, as some people call them. So, if you have a list of emails that just, you've emailed them time and time again, you've emailed them offers, you've emailed them, all kinds of things, and they're still not taking action and you're just kind of done with them. Well, test those emails out for Amazon. And I think you'll be surprised. We've done different case studies, and we've seen anywhere between 10 to 60% of those dead emails actually convert as sales on Amazon. So that's an option that you can consider if you're hesitant to target, your wider list. If you're a brand that, is okay using your website to drive traffic to Amazon, that's another opportunity. You can have an add to cart or shop now on Amazon button rather that drives to the product page. You can put a pop-up or a banner on your website, calling out that event and driving that to Amazon. Influencer affiliate marketing. We do a lot of that here at Vendo, and influencers and affiliates particularly love to promote really good deals. There's even this whole niche of Amazon deal, influencers that, people look to them for really good deals on a daily basis. So tapping into those influencers and affiliates and having them promote your campaign is just going to create a wider net and drive more awareness and traffic and sales. And so, if you don't have a hefty budget for that, affiliates might be your better option, because Amazon is actually going to be paying them a certain percentage commission off of every sale that they create. That's Amazon's cash, not your cash. So some affiliates will be willing to work with you just off of Amazon's commission, but you can go in, you can add additional commission out of your pocket, out of your budget. You can also potentially consider flat rates to work with influencers who are asking for that. But it's really great to build up an influencer and affiliate network, so that every time you're running a new campaign, you can activate those content creators that performed well in the past, and you can feel confident that they're going to drive sales time and time again. So, start building up that network, testing, rinsing and repeating, and I think you'll be surprised with the incremental sales that you can see from that. Another area that we've been working in is live streamers. So for those of you who aren't familiar with Amazon live stream, it's kind of like QVC or HSN on Amazon. But rather than, calling in or going, typing in a website, from what you saw on TV, the product's right there, ready to be bought and added to the cart. So it can be really effective with conversions. And if you're running a lightning deal or a deal of the day or a 7-day deal, you can actually find a live streamer that shows up on the deals page. And what's really great about that is the deals page is the second most visited page on Amazon. So there's the home page and then the deals page. So we did a case study recently where we did a lightning deal, a 12-hour flash sale without a live stream running. And then a week later, we supplemented it with a live stream. And we actually saw a 22% increase in sales because of that live stream. Because as that live stream is showing up, you're getting thousands, maybe even tens of thousands of extra impressions on the live stream. And a good portion of those are going to drive over to your product. And because you're running a lightning deal with a timer that creates urgency, it's even more effective at converting. So in order to find live streamers, you can go on to the live stream page, kind of search around, but we also have some different tools, processes, and softwares that we use to research, and happy to answer any of those questions in the comments below, or if you want to reach out to us directly via email. Ambassadors, a lot of brands have brand ambassador programs. Create a challenge or a task for your ambassadors, to promote that campaign. Maybe put together like a creative graphic that they can share with their friends, family, social media audiences, blogs, wherever they have, people that they interact with. If they're college ambassadors, they can post it around, campus, or share it with their fraternity or sorority, whatever it may be. This is all about tapping into the audiences and the efforts that you're already doing, as well as, considering some additional strategies to throw into that mix. And then last but not least, PR. PR can be really effective for this. Think about, around the holidays, all these holiday gift guides you see being put out there. Well, if you plan ahead, at least 4 weeks ahead, you can get your sale, featured in one of these editorials, or maybe in a listicle that kind of shows deals that are happening. And so we've partnered with a PR agency to make this happen. We essentially have our products and our deals pitched to publishers at least four weeks ahead of time. And then when that deal starts running, there's going to be that editorial that's running. And what's really cool about these editorials is they not only show up on the publishers' websites and drive traffic and awareness that way, but they actually have the opportunity to show up in search results. And we've got this down to where we can make sure that your editorial is showing up page 1, number 1 on Google search results. So not only are you getting traffic and awareness from the publisher site, but you're getting it from Google and driving it that way. All right, so we went over internal promotion, we went over external promotion, and I promised you all a golden nugget here at the end. So we're going to deliver on that. All right, magic links, the anticipation, right? Okay,
Yeah.
so magic links basically take 5 different benefits and bring them into one. So there's the Amazon attribution platform, which if you're not familiar with, is an Amazon-owned platform where you can create links so that you can track clicks, detail page views, add to carts, and sales. So every time you share that link, whether it's organic social, paid social, Facebook ads, influencers, whatever, you're going to be able to know how that drove sales. Now, we take that link and we combine it with some other things. We combine it with the brand referral program. So just by using that Amazon attribution link, as long as you're enrolled in the brand referral bonus program that Amazon offers, Amazon's going to give you 10% back on that sale. So if your referral fee is 15%, that effectively will make it 5%. So every sale you're driving, you're actually essentially getting 10% back, right? Pretty sweet. On top of it, if you're working with an affiliate or an influencer, as long as they're in the Amazon affiliate program and they can sign up, they can go to amazonassociates.com and sign up in about 10 minutes, they're going to get an affiliate ID. And that affiliate ID, Amazon's going to pay them a commission on every sale that they drive. It varies by category, anywhere from 1 to 10%, typically around 3%. But you can get that affiliate ID and you can plug it into this magic link. So you're getting, they're getting their commission, you're getting your 10% back commission, and you're tracking sales. So those are all 3 different ways that are approved by Amazon policy, Amazon, approved ways to leverage. Now, there's 2 other benefits that you could get with this link, not per Amazon policy. So totally up to you if you feel comfortable using them. But one way is you can embed a keyword. So if you want to drive ranking on margarita mix, because you're not ranking that well, you can actually embed that keyword into this link, and every sale you get on that link is going to give it a little boost in the ranking. And you can track that ranking using a tool such as Helium 10 Keyword Tracker. And so at the end of this campaign, you can go back and you can say, okay, where was I when I started the campaign? Where am I when I end the campaign? And do I see any increase in ranking? And then if you see an increase in ranking, you're going to want to look at what the increase in organic sales were. And then not only are you then judging the performance of this campaign on the directly attributable sales, but you're also judging it on the organic sales lift that you've gotten from the ranking boost. And last but definitely not least, there is this common understanding out there in the Amazon world that Google traffic is like the number one traffic you can get, right? Amazon is valuing traffic back to Amazon at about 3 times the normal rate, but Google traffic we're seeing can actually be valued at 3 to 8 times the normal rate. So this magic link, it mimics Google traffic. And so that can be really great as well to add an additional boost to the keyword ranking benefits that we just talked about. So that's the magic link, everyone. If you want more information on how to create the magic link, leave a comment below, or feel free to reach out to us at hello@vendocommerce.com. Josh, so happy to have you on, man. This I think was Josh's debut on our podcast, so expect much more of him. Join us next week, Tuesday, as always. Feel free to follow us on Spotify, Apple, YouTube, Vendo Commerce, and Vendo, Amazon, and Walmart Growth Experts is the name. All right. Thank you, everyone. See you next week.